James Twin for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so this is a follow-up to all the Bakhram Murtazaliev videos I was doing not too long ago, and I got these quotes in my email from the publicists of main events, and I'm sure they're out there somewhere on the internet. I'm sure Boxing Scene may have did an article about it, but basically, it was revealed that Bakhram Murtazaliev, going into the Tim Tszyu fight, he had broke his right hand. He had broke his right hand one of his last weeks of sparring, and because of that, he went in the ring a bit compromised and was only able to land the left hook. Now, we couldn't freaking tell because he gets punched a million holes through Tim Tszyu and made him look like a C-class, D-class, F-class fighter. So he did a good job of going in there and fighting through the pain and not just becoming a champion, but behaving like one of those tough, nervy moments. I'm sure, and I know for fighters, when you break your hand in a fight or break your hand in sparring going into a fight, it can weigh on your mind. It can play on your mental and your emotions. So good on him to exercise mental fortitude at the highest level and still give people an unforgettable performance to become world champion. He really deserves a lot of respect and a lot of credit. But he also said, and I'll leave you guys like a screenshot so you guys can look at the quotes for yourself, but he also said that going into the fight, or now that he's become champion, he said that pretty much in so many words, he doesn't want to wait around. He realizes that he's 31 years old and he don't got time to sit on the title and just fight cannon fodder opposition. He understands that the time is now. He has to strike while the iron's hot, and he really wants to fight all the champions. And there's only two champions in the division. You got Sebastian Fundora, and you got Terence Crawford. Now, I have been campaigning for the Terence Crawford fight. This is the fight I'm going to now mention because that's how boxing is. Boxing, is very fluid. The landscape of weight classes is ever changing. And just because Bakhram may have been irrelevant, a month ago, doesn't mean that he can't be relevant now. That's the beauty of our sport. Guys come from around the corner, out of nowhere, and they make a name for themselves, and they make an impression, and they fight so well in the ring that people want to see them fight certain guys. So look, Terence Crawford ain't fighting Jerron Ennis, all right? Tim Tszyu got knocked the hell out. Virgil Ortiz, he's got bullet chuck problems he needs to go ahead and resolve. This is the fight to make it 154. And Bakhram, in so many words, is not just telling the world that he wants to fight Crawford. He's inviting the Terence Crawford fight. He's saying he wants to fight the champions. So I don't think in this case, I don't think the onus is on Bakhram. The onus is on Terence Crawford. Does he really want to truly cement himself as a 154-pound, champion? Yeah, he beat Madrimov and it was a good win, but now, there's another guy in your weight class. Big, strong, hard-punching Chechnyan fighter. And, as far as I know, maybe, I think Terence Crawford and Canelo probably does happen in 2025, just being honest and objective here. But until I actually hear the official announcement, this is the fight I'm going to campaign for, And if he can't get the Canelo fight done and he has to fight at 154, there is no other fight that I want to see. I know the Virgil fight is cool because they had history. They were supposed to fight at 47. They didn't. People say Virgil ducked. Cool. But missing with that, I want to see him fight this strong dude that just punched 50 holes through Tim Tszyu with one hand. Because, he's really made a name for himself. And I just think, people will say, and I've already seen people say in my comment section, well, BT, no, this is the same thing as Madrimov. This is not the same thing as Madrimov. Madrimov is an awkward Uzbek with, just a style that's not really, fun to watch. Let's just be real. Madrimov is not fun to watch fight. Most of the time, he's not. Sometimes he is if he's fighting like a can, like Magomed Kurbanov, where he can just get off a bunch of punches. But truthfully speaking, Madrimov, for the most part, is not an exciting fighter. Let's just be real. So that being said, Bakhram to me is not the same because Bakhram has 20+ fights. Madrimov had 12 fights, maybe. I'm probably even giving him too much credit saying he had 12 fights. It's not the same thing. you can say it's the same thing in terms of, you know, they have not big names and they're high risk, low reward. But it's like, okay, well, Madrimov didn't, as much hype as people wanted to give Madrimov never had one performance in his entire boxing career that caught or captivated the imaginations and the attention of boxing fans the way Bakhram did when he beat the freaking brakes off Tim Tszyu in 3 rounds. He don't have nothing like that on his entire resume. And if he does, point it out to me. Like, and if you say Magomed Kurbanov, I'll just block you, because Magomed Kurbanov is not that good. So with that being said, to me, it's not like Madrimov. It's a much better fight. It's a much more dangerous fight. Yeah, maybe Bakhram's not gonna move around like Madrimov, so it might make things easier for Crawford. But Crawford, you know, to me, he hasn't really been hit by an above average to an elite puncher at 154. Madrimov can punch a little bit. You know, he's not no crazy puncher though. This guy is a lot stronger. This guy's you know, all those years when he wasn't fighting on TV and he was taking step-by-step money, he was getting better. He was improving. You know, so I'm not trying to make him a boogeyman, because you know, I'm starting to, as I get older, I don't really believe, for the most part, I don't believe in boogeyman in boxing. But Bakhram is definitely, he's a champion. He fought himself into that position. He's an honest, true champion. And until I hear that Terence Crawford is fighting Canelo, or even like a guy, I know this will never happen because they don't want to fight this guy. That's just the truth. Jaron Ennis, unless I hear something like that, this is the fight I want to see. And truth be told, I don't even care about the Ennis fight like I used to, because Ennis is at 47. He's trying to do his thing down there. He got to go fight Karen next, you know. And then he wants to try to unify the division and whatever. So he's not even at 54. So there's no sense in even getting mad or calling for that fight. This guy is in his weight class. He's a champion. He's saying that he's not trying to sit on the title. He's already went ahead and made that very known. He's not trying to sit on the title. He's not trying to waste any time. He knows he's 31. He knows time is not on his side. So let's get to it. Let's get it popping. 2025. Terence Crawford, Bakhram, the best fight at 154. Let's make it happen. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterfield, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.